Welcome to Freedom from Insomnia live class today. I hope everybody have had an amazing week. Today we're gonna speak about self-awareness, intentions, desires, and action, and how they can help to get back to sleep. And we're gonna do it in two ways because we have two scenarios. One is that at bedtime we get in bed and we cannot sleep, or the other scenario is we get in bed and we fall asleep, but about 2 a.m. in the middle of the night we wake up and that was us, right? We cannot get back to sleep. And as other classes, we are going to do the things Mr. Monkey remembering us about the monkey brain and how the monkey brain affects our sleep, right? So he's here as every single Friday to say, hey, remember when you are anxious, stressed, worried, especially in the middle of the night, and you have the power over your monkey brain to get back to sleep. Before we start our class today, as every single Friday, we're gonna get into the calmness and peace of mind. We're gonna take 6 breaths, right? And put the words that you need today to get yourself relaxed. When we breathe in calmness, relaxation, peace of mind, focus, direction, and we breathe out everything that is not serving us, especially today. So by all means, put your words in your breathe in and your breathe out, right? Okay, let's begin. I breathe in relaxation. I breathe out stress. I breathe in focus. I breathe out distraction. I breathe in calmness. I breathe out worries. I breathe in ease. I breathe out struggle. I breathe in calmness. I breathe out any worries that is making you anxious. I breathe in peace of mind. I breathe out struggling, stress, everything that is worrying me. Okay. So what is that we're gonna learn today? Say, first scenario, you get in bed about 11, half 10, and no way you feel you're gonna sleep, right? And you know you need to get to sleep because you're tired, you're exhausted. And how does it come? So self-awareness is to know thyself without any criticism, without any judgment, and put yourself as an observer. So you know that you are still anxious, or you are thinking of what had happened in your day, and you know the way you feel, you know your emotion. Even it's better if you put a name in the emotion, to the emotion you are feeling at that time. Let's say, as an example, I'm worried about I'm not gonna make it, I'm not gonna make the month. And by worrying and not sleeping, it's not gonna help, right? So you know you're worried. And then the intention comes that you want to sleep, right? And you want to make it work because you want to finally have 7.5 or 8 hours, whatever you want, to sleep restfully through the night. That is the intention. And then the desires come that you're exhausted and you really need to be in a better position tomorrow. And you feel any bodily reaction. It's usually you feel your heart racing, boom, 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 boom. You are in bed and you feel pa-bam, 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 pa-bam. That comes with self-awareness. And you know you have to do something. And it's when the intention and desires get you to your inspired action. What to do? How can I make myself sleep through the night tonight? And the inspired action takes you to breathe, because you know the only way to control your mind and to relax your mind is by relaxing your body. And you have few options here. It's either use your five senses. Maybe you can have something to smell, lavender, touch something very soft, or maybe reading. So use one of your five senses to get connected to your body and disconnect the mind. And then you start taking action by something that you know is going to work. And this is when it comes again that sleeping is not only when we are in bed, my friends. Sleeping is what we have done throughout the day that we can practice to get sleep. And then you start breathing. This is where we use our in and out. And you can tell me, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. I know, I understand that. But why does it work for you? Because you want everything quickly. And you are looking at your watch and you say, it's 11 o'clock, it's half 11. Leave it, let it go. Don't watch what time is it? And get into in and out. In and out. And I'm gonna cut this part to tell you this. You can practice maybe when you are fully awake in the day, and you know how much or how many breaths you need per minute to make you to relax. So I'm going to challenge you just now, and I'm going to time how many breaths you do in 1 minute. And please take a note, and if you want to share with the group, share it. And remember, this is a safe place to be. There's no judgment here. There's no criticism here. We are learning together. So I'm going to count. I'm going to put a timer, 1 minute, right? And please, when I say go, count how many breaths. One breath is one inhale and one exhale. How many you do in a minute, and I will do the same, right? 1, 2, 3, go. That's one for me. That's 2 for me. Almost 3 breaths. So without any judgment, just put your number in one piece of paper, and that is when self-awareness comes in. Know thyself. Know how many breaths you take in 1 minute. And if you are between 0 and 5, just take a note. Or if you are between 5 and 10, take a note. So if you are, let's say, a breath, you counted a breath in a minute. So I'm going to challenge you to do 1 breath less in a minute. And notice the way you feel. Notice your heart rate. Notice, you must notice how relaxed you get. So and I'm gonna leave you the homework here, is count how many breaths you get in 1 minute. And I'm gonna challenge you to do 1 less in a minute. 1 less in a minute. And the way we want to do is, say you do 8 breaths in a minute, and the challenge will be take 7 breaths in a minute and see the way you feel. Everything comes to know how many breaths you need to take in a minute to feel more relaxed. Yes, how many breaths? And this is what you're going to practice at night, at bedtime, to make yourself more relaxed and get to sleep. This is the scenario 1. The scenario 2 is when you wake up, you are exhausted, you get to sleep, 11, half 10, and in the middle of the night you are boom, and then you feel boom, 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 because I've been there. I know what it's like to do, and you start feeling, judging yourself. Oh no, here we go again, and da 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 da, and da 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 da, da 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 da. That is not self-awareness. That is criticism. That is judgment. So in the middle of the night, when you are fully awake, the last thing you have to do is criticizing yourself or judging yourself. This is the time for self-compassion. Because self-compassion, self-awareness, you know your heart is pumping fast. You won't look at what time is it, right? And then the intention for you is to get relaxed, because your desire is to get back asleep without any judgment and without any criticism, because what you need to disconnect your mind, your racing thought, and connect to your body. So the inspired action comes because you now know how many breaths you need to get your body relaxed, and it's when you're going to do it. If you start getting anxious, right, what is going to happen? You're going to start breathing shallow here. That's not going to help. If I'm doing this now, what is going to happen? My heart starts popping faster, and guys, that won't help to get back to sleep. So again, you wake up in the middle of the night and have compassion. And I'm going to add something now to when you wake up in the middle of the night to get back to sleep. Call love in. Invite love in. How? You close your eye, you didn't look at what time is it, right? You are with your eyes closed. You know how many breaths you need to do to get your body relaxed, because you have practiced during the day. Know thyself. Know thyself, right? You know, and then start breathing. They say use 7 breaths that makes you relax. Okay, that's you. That's your body. And then you start breathing and thinking, I invite love in. It doesn't matter how long it takes to get back asleep, because you will. But if you're getting anxious because you want to get back to sleep like that, it's not going to work. Because the more you rush, the more you worry, the more anxious you get, the less relaxed that you're going to get. And that isn't going to work. Yes? I invite love in. You know you have practice, and at some point you will get back to sleep. I promise you. But you need to practice to know yourself how you can get relaxed. You can practice anytime during the day with your breathing. You can also practice maybe smelling lavender, something, or listening to calm music. So you're inviting your sense to get yourself relaxed. Yes? This is our class for today. Thank you very much. And please, if you want something else to be taught in this class, this group is for us. This group is to support our journey to a restful and restorative night of sleep. And remember, you can do it. If you have any question, let me know. And if you want to heal once and for all, this is your year, 2022, to get back. Or maybe you say, Ismenia, but I haven't been able to sleep for 30 years. It doesn't matter. The miracles happen in the present moment. The mind doesn't know if you have been like that 3 years, 20 years, a week, 10 years. No, you can change. As long as you come to the present moment is when the miracles happen, in the present moment. And if you want, this is one of the process I teach in an individual attention in my Izzy Sleeping Method for 8 weeks. And if this is the time for you to make a decision to get into restorative night sleep, perform your best every day, connect better with your significant others, book a free call for me, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, and we can talk about whether or not this program is for you. And remember this, it doesn't matter if it's 30 years, 3 months, 3 weeks you've been suffering from insomnia. You can make it as long as you come back in the present moment, because remember guys, sleeping is natural. And the only way to get back to sleep is become natural again, and without any criticism. Look at what we are doing every day that is causing us restless nights. So the homework for you again is take a timer, 1 minute, and without any judgment, count how many breaths you do in a minute. And my challenge for you is do one less. Remember, 1 breath is inhale and exhale. And notice if you get relaxed having 1 less breath. And if you can do 1 less, say you started with an 8 and now you end up with a 6. This is what you're going to do when you are in bed, to connect with your breathing and to get your body relaxed and disconnect your racing mind. This is us today, so I hope you have enjoyed.